Hello, my dear students. I am Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST June. Students, today we are going to start our history next chapter, New Kings and Kingdoms, in which we will cover these topics. First of all, we will cover the topics major kingdoms during 7th to 12th centuries. And we will start the emergence of new dynasties. Our third topic will be administration in the kingdoms. Topic number 4, Prashastis and land grants. Then the next topic, warfare for wealth. One next topic, a closer look, the Cholas. And at the last, we will see the inscriptions and text during the new dynasties. So let's start our first topic, major kingdoms during 17th to 12th centuries. Kingdom. What is the meaning of kingdom? A kingdom is a country that is ruled or governed by a king or a queen. As you can see, we are discussing about the new kings and kingdoms. In your 6th class, you have studied about the ancient time kings and kingdoms. But in this class, we are going to study about the medieval time kings and kingdoms. So from where these kings came and from where they have made their kingdoms. So that we will see in this chapter. Now let's move to this map which is displaying on your screen. In this map, we can see 3 types of dynasties are there which are shown by the green, pink and orange color. The main one is there, Chahmanas, which is known later Chahanas. Second one, it is known as the Palas, and the third one is showing as Rashtrakutas. But students, we are saying some frontiers are there, which is with the broken lines. These are known as the fluctuating frontiers. What is the meaning of fluctuating frontiers? The fluctuating frontiers are the line where one country joins another border. Or we can say that these lines were not under the control of any kingdoms that time. Anybody can attack and can control over these lines. That was the time of the dynasties like Gurjara Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, Palas, Cholas and Chahmanas. So from where these kings came and how they made their kingdoms, we will see in our next topic, the emergence of the new dynasties. Student, in our first one chapter, we have studied one topic, region and empires, in which you have studied about the Cholas, how they formed their empire. Students, the history of India was marked by confusion and disorder after the death of Harshvardhana in AD 648. In the absence of a strong imperial power, India was divided into numbers of small independent kingdoms. The period between 700 AD and 1200 AD was characterized by the emergence of 3 regional states across the India subcontinent: the Palas in eastern India, the Gurjara Pratiharas in western India, and the Rashtrakutas in the Deccan and southern India. They fought a series of battles with one another to become the strongest political force in the Indian subcontinent. Students, after the 17th century, many new dynasties emerged in the Indian subcontinent, which already I have told to you. In these dynasties, the Samantas were big landlords or warriors, chiefs, and were expected to bring gifts for their kings, be present at the court, and provide them with military support. As the Samantas gained power, they declared independence from their overlords. In the mid-8th century, Rashtrakutas' chief Danti Durga overthrew his overlord Chalukyas and performed a ritual called Hiranyagarbha or the Golden Worm. This event was significant as it set a precedent that a person need not be born as a Kshatriya to become a ruler. Mayur Sharanam and Harichandra, two Brahmanas, gave up their profession and established their dynasties, Kadamba in Karnataka and Gurjara Pratiharas in Rajasthan, respectively. Students, here we have seen how the new dynasties were emerged during the 17th and 12th century. Now we will see how they administered their kingdoms. So let's start our next topic, administration in the kingdoms. Students, while you have seen any historical serial or movies, in that you have listened some titles which they have given to their kings like Raja Dhiraj, Maharada Dhiraj and Samrats. So how they got these titles? Let's see. As you can see in your book also, there are few titles such as Maharaja Dhiraj and Tribhuvan Chakravarti, which meaning great king or lord of the three worlds. Why the king were using these titles? In the medieval period, the kings used these titles only for show off. It is one thing. But how they administered their kingdoms? Kings shared their administrative powers with samantas, brahmanas, traders, and associations of peasants. Peasants, cattle keepers, artisans, and all those who produced something had to pay tax or rents, and traders had to pay revenues. Under the Chola dynasties, there were around 400 different types of taxes, from which Vetti means forced labor or bonded labor, and Kadamai means land revenue were the most common. The reasons behind to collect the taxes was to fulfill the finance of the king's establishment, to build temples and forts, and to fight wars. The high position at kingdoms, including the army, were appointed either by heredity or through influential families. And the topmost or seniormost, or you can say the higher position, was secured for the close relatives of the king's family. So, students, it was the introduction and the administration of the new kingdoms and their dynasties. Hope you understood this. We will know more about this in our next video. So, till then, be safe, take care, stay home, bye bye.